Spider Hombre, aquí, talk nerdy to me, Marvel Zombies. My grade scale is must see, must stream for the best, check it out for the mid, pass for the worst. I'm Pedro Parker, here to talk nerdy to you about Marvel Zombies. Now, here's the deal. I love zombies. I did not love Marvel Zombies, the comics. I tried to get into them multiple times, couldn't get into it, not about it. Now, when they did the Marvel Zombies episode in Marvel's What If, Season 1, phenomenal. Everybody wanted more. Who wouldn't? You'd have to be an idiot not to. Marvel Zombies is 4 episodes on Disney+. They're about 30 minutes each. This essentially picks up after that first episode from Marvel's What If Season 1 of Marvel Zombies. This starts with essentially the Young Avengers, or at least 3 members of the Young Avengers, which is Kate Bishop, Hawkeye, Riri Williams, Ironheart, and Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan. And they are just trying to survive. But a shield jet crashes, and there's a device in there, and they get the device. Now, I don't know who sent the device, and that's the most interesting thing about this is who sent that device. There is this device, and they're like, hey, this needs to go into space. It's actually shrunk down, so it's shrunk down using Pym particles, and they can take it into space, and it will obliterate or fix the zombie apocalypse. Such a great story. Oh my god, this was phenomenal. From the get-go, this was absolutely superb. It just blew my mind. The 3 characters work perfectly together, first of all. That was so great. And you have a zombie Hawkeye trying to take them out. Wonderful. Oh my gosh, it was awesome. And so these 3 are working together. They escape. And they're like, okay, we need to find a way to get into space so that we can get that and we can stop this and fix this and all that. But it's crazy because they make sacrifices. I don't want to say who, but in the end, I will say it is Kamala Khan leading the fight. And they gather up with other people. It's like the crew from the Black Widow movie. There's the mom, there's Red Guardian, there's Yelena, of course. They have their own group of Black Widows, and they make this epic standstill because they've used science to control the zombies there. So it's Scarlet Witch's zombie horde versus their zombie horde, along with the Widows and everything. It's epic, it's awesome. And it's crazy. And it's also great because there's this showdown between zombie Captain America and Red Guardian. He's like, oh, finally, like it's so funny and it's so great and it's so hilarious. It's just so wonderful. You have Shang-Chi and his friend, which was awesome to see too. It was like these unused characters we haven't seen in years, but we loved. And they put them back in. And not only that, most of these characters are voiced by the actual actors, which is almost unheard of from Marvel's What If and was the weakest part of Marvel's What If. And this is one of its greatest strengths in Marvel Zombies. It just continues to get more and more epic. Like you have Asgard and Valkyrie and Thor, who is a broken man, but in a different way in this one. And that was also epic. Not voiced by Chris Hemsworth, but still epic. And you also have this Infinity Hulk with this epic showdown in the end, which that's something else, is that this was the perfect ending to not only a horror show, but also a zombie one, which is like, is this real? Did this really happen? Is it still continuing? Like, you really don't know, and they leave it at a place where it could continue or it could be the end. And that is absolutely perfect, where it's like, they could give us a season 2. I don't know who wouldn't want a season 2 at this point. You'd be crazy not to, because this is absolutely phenomenal. And how could I forget Blade Knight? Looks like Mahershala Ali, sounds like Mahershala Ali, is not Mahershala Ali, but is actually Blade as Moon Knight, which was absolutely epic and awesome. And somebody made this happen, and I want it more than ever. So let's make it happen. I really can't speak more highly of this project because it really exceeded all expectations in every single way. The way it looked, the way it sounded. I mean, you had Pedro Parker, you had Paul Rudd in it as the head of Scott Lang, and there's so many great parts in this. You're just like, oh my god, so superb. And that's why it absolutely has to be a must see, must stream. So whether you're into zombies, Marvel Zombies, the comics, or not, I feel you're going to absolutely love this show. Talk nerdy to me. Tell me what you thought about it. Don't forget to give us a like, a comment, and a subscribe. Check out our merch at TNTM the store, where you can find merch like this on sale with free shipping. 5% of any profit that we make off our merch goes to a charity for the month, and currently it is either National Pediatric Cancer Foundation or Hispanic Heritage Foundation, as there is an attack on pediatric cancer research that's been defunded, as well as there's an attack on Hispanics and their heritage going on in America. So help us, help them by buying some of this sweet merch, or donate directly to them on any social medias. Talk nerdy to me, and don't forget to zombie out. I got this weird bite on my shoulder. I don't know what's going on.